Dragon Ball Super episode 43 is one of these episodes when if you're a grown man watching it or just a male period, you're going to want to turn in your man card because anytime they can show baby Pan just oozing with so much cuteness and sweetness to the point where you feel like your teeth are rotting and you're watching your teeth rotting with a smile on your face, you know that Toei Animation and Toriyama are just doing something incredible. The thing about this episode that really works is not only is Baby Pan adorable, but we see Goku making a conscious effort to form a relationship with Pan, and we watch him stumble. This was beautifully done. There's this one scene where Goku's sitting on top of the rooftop with Pan, and he's basically wanting her to call him Grandpa because his body's breaking down because his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 has a delayed key weakness on it where basically Goku is out of control with his ki. He can't use his ki properly, and if he does not watch himself, he gets told by the Kai that basically there's a chance he might not be able to fight properly ever again. So Goku has to take it easy, and yet Baby Pan is a handful. And I like how they show a huge contrast. People joke that Piccolo is a better father than Goku, but we see it in this episode. There's this one scene where Piccolo's giving Goku advice on how to take care of Pan, and then he's having to get on to Goku because what ends up happening is baby Pan crawls away. Goku loses sight of her, and that's where the humor comes in, and that's where the pure sweetness of Pan just really kicks into gear because we have Emperor Pilaf and Mai and Shu. For some reason, Pilaf is still beefing. He's kind of like Game and 50 Cent, man. Like Pilaf, he's still pissed off about something that Goku did a long time ago in part 1 of Dragon Ball. He's plotting his revenge. He's got a new machine, and Baby Pan literally takes a shit on it. And it is absolutely humorous. Like, I know that the poop jokes in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super are kind of overdone, but it works because when you have, Shu, he's the dog, he's got the sensitive nose, he can't take it. Baby Pan hears Goku and she flies off. She powers up and flies off. And that was one of my favorite scenes in this because there's this one shot of where she's actually in space flying. And it reminds me of that scene where Broly, and I know this is filler because it's a movie, but if you remember in movie 8, Broly is in space and he's got that key bubble around him, and that's what Baby Pan's scene reminds me of. Obviously, the planet wasn't being blown up, but it just reminded me of that. And I like how the episode ends off with Goku and Piccolo saying that, Pan's on her way to flying soon. And we as the audience know that Pan is flying. And it really opens up the question of because she's a quarter Saiyan, how high is her potential? Because if you recall, when Gohan was a little boy, Gohan at like age 5 or 6 was able to tank second form Frieza. Like, he had a brief moment of rage where he tanked second form Frieza. So when you just look at Pan, she's got huge potential, and just off this small sample size of what we've seen of Dragon Ball Super, she already is murdering GT Pan. A lot of people hated GT Pan. This version of Pan, absolutely adorable. You cannot hate on what they did with this episode. And one other thing, people are saying, what's going on with Gohan? I like how they showed Gohan and the scholar side, and I can relate to that myself because as somebody that has been in school and is pursuing higher education on a graduate level, I understand where Gohan's coming from, and I like how Chi-Chi basically makes the joke of, well, he's the only Saiyan that's been on your Earth that has been able to hold down a job. And I like that little jab, because Goku doesn't like to work. Vegeta doesn't have to work because he knocked up the richest woman on Earth. So I like how that was thrown in there. This was a very beautiful episode. If you've seen it, let me know what you think in the comment section below. But as always, if you like anything I had to say, make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, and share. I'll greatly appreciate it. That's it. Thanks for watching.